Okay, guys, so you guys can obviously tell from the video we're making fish and chips. I got my tilapia, the frosting in there. That's the fish I usually use, and I got some potatoes. Now I only have one big one. I have two smaller ones, and the other ones I have are smaller than this. I don't really go to the store because I'm lazy. But anyways, yeah. Other than that, you can need a deep fryer. You can use like a heavy Dutch oven and just oil. You can do this in a pan. But we're going to be deep frying, and we're also going to use the oven, but we'll get to that later. So, again, I have the fries, not the fries, I'm sorry, the fish frosting. I got a bowl of cold water, and we're going to cut the potatoes up and put that in there, and it's going to let this sit in there for 15 to 20 minutes. And this is called blanching, and what this is going to do is it's going to draw the excess starch out of the potatoes, because you don't want those in there when it's frying, and then we'll let these sit and dry, and while we're doing that, we'll be prepping the fish, but you guys will see. So basically, just cut your potatoes up. If you have a mandolin that can do this, just use that. It'll be a lot easier for you. But I don't. My mandolin doesn't do that. And if you guys seen the video, I don't know if you can see it, but my thumb, I still have a goddamn scar from that. But anyways, so I'm gonna make fries about like that. And just throw those bitches in there. You want to get them as uniform as possible. That's basically your goal, because then they'll take about the same time to fry. So if you have ones that are, all different sizes, when you go to actually fry them, it'll be harder. It won't really be harder, but it'll just, trust me, it'll just be easier if they're all the same size, because this way they all fry around the same time. They all get finished around the same time. Because otherwise you'll have to leave some in longer than others, and some will overcook, some will undercook. It'll just be a clusterfuck. So just make sure they're uniform as possible. Again, just throw them in the bowl of cold water. And by the way, this is frozen tilapia, if you guys didn't realize that by the fact that I said I have to defrost it. Doesn't take a rocket appliance to know that, but yeah. Oh, these fuckers are thick, I gotta cut them in. I have to. I guess just that one was thick. It's okay if you have like corner pieces like that, I guess. Now, you guys can go ahead and, if you wanted to use pre-made fries, go for it, fuck it, who cares. But I figured, why not go all out? Oops, shit. I have potatoes, so why not, why not fry them up too, do this properly. Piece of shit. Alright guys, well, you get the point. Cut your potatoes. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Alright guys, so for our batter, I'm actually going to have to run to the store and get fucking beer because I don't got none. My goddamn neighbor doesn't have one, and my other neighbor doesn't have any. They're both jerk-offs for that. And my mom's at the goddamn car dealership I work at, getting her new car. And she's going to take almost an hour, and I don't feel like waiting, so I'm going to have to run my ass to the fucking store and get it myself, which I don't feel like doing. And this motherfucker doesn't even fit. Goddamn. That's fucking bullshit. Why the fuck are the goddamn motherfucking... Oh, there they are. So you need 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Man, fuck. One. So 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Then you're going to need 1 tablespoon of baking powder. And these are all your dry ingredients, and obviously, like I said, you're going to add 1 8-ounce or 12-ounce beer. I don't remember which one. Whatever normal bottle or can of beer, because bottles and cans are the same size, I think. Yeah. A teaspoon of kosher salt. Why the fuck is there a piece of popcorn in there? God damn it. Okay, teaspoon of kosher salt. Half a teaspoon of cayenne. I'm gonna put a little bit more because I like spicy. And I just realized that this is only a half a tablespoon. So I thought I just realized that because I would have fucked up the whole goddamn recipe. So I'm basically just gonna pour the rest of that baking powder in there because there's only a little bit. So like I said, a whole tablespoon of baking powder. I had to realize that I grabbed a half a tablespoon. I'm just going to sprinkle a bunch of cayenne in there, because like I said, I like spiciness. You only need a half a teaspoon for that. A little bit of smoked paprika. I love smoked paprika and like everything. Some garlic powder. By the way, guys, if you're wondering, I get most of my recipes from Good Eats / Alton Brown. I just doctor him. I change him. Like all he said to do. That's where I got my measurements from. But I added the paprika, the garlic, and I'm going to add the lemon pepper too. Some Old Bay seasoning. This stuff's really good. Trust me, get some. If you don't have any already, it's fucking really good on fish. Or any seafood for that matter. Okay, and I forgot the lemon pepper over here, but lemon pepper. Only a little bit of that because we're gonna have a lemon to squeeze over our fish later on. If you want, you don't have to, but. Alright guys, so that's it. Normally, you mix this together and you add your beer, but I have to go to the store, so I'll be back. So I'm about to leave the store, but one more thing I'm gonna do before I leave, because Alton says to use a salad spinner after you drain these fries and spin it in there to dry them. I don't have one. And honestly, when I'm at Walmart, I'm gonna look. They're cheap. I'll pick one up. There's a few things cooking-wise I want to get. But I actually, as an announcement, just got full-time at my job. I got to sign the paperwork tomorrow. I'm off today. I got to sign the paperwork tomorrow, so I'll be making more money, so I'll be able to afford more shit, obviously. But, yeah, so I'm just going to drain the water out and put them on this cookie sheet on paper towels and put more paper towels on them. And just leave them while I'm at the store. This way it helps dry these out, because you want these dry when you put them in the fryer, because moisture and water and oil, hot oil, does not mix. And I'm also going to buy more oil, because that's all the oil I have over there. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a second. And just to show you guys, hopefully you can see that. See how the water has like a nasty slurry film-like to it? That's all the starch that came off the fries, because what happens, if you cut into a potato, obviously, you're going to see starches. I mean, look at my knife. Starches leak out, and this helps get some of those out, which make the fries fry faster, cook more efficiently, and be more crispy. Because it's nothing sad than a fluffy fry. So yeah. Now I'm going to go to the store, and I might just put the GoPro in the car and do like a montage because I'm bored. All right, bye. All right, guys. So I'm back from the store. I do not know if I included the footage from the car yet because I haven't edited the video yet. You guys will hear my lovely singing voice if I let it play through in regular motion. If I do include it, I'll probably speed it up. But anyways, so I got just vegetable oil. I couldn't find safflower oil, but peanut oil, vegetable oil, corn oil. It's all the same thing. Basically, the only differences between the different oils is smoke point, which this will be fine. You can just Google this shit if you don't know. And neutrality, like certain oils have more of a taste. Like corn oil will have kind of a corny taste. Vegetable oil is fine, you won't really taste it. Safflower oil, peanut oil, those are both very neutral. They don't really have a flavor to them. So I got a gallon of it. when I went to the store, I got this. I ended up buying a salad spinner just because I wanted to. Honestly, I've made this recipe multiple times, and I never had a salad spinner, so I'm going to use the salad spinner for this video, and we're going to see a difference. It was only 10 bucks. The beer, the oil, and the salad spinner all together came like $26 something, so not a lot. This whole meal together, assuming you have all the spices, will be probably $30 something. Not too bad. So I'm just gonna fill my fryer up to the oil line. Piece of shit. Alright, we're at the fry line. We're gonna heat this oil to 320 first, because we're gonna double fry the fries. And the reason we do this is because they won't get as crispy if you just fry them once, and the insides will get too dry and gross. Trust me, this makes a big difference. So heat your oil. While we're doing that, we're going to finish mixing our batter, which in normal order, if you didn't have to go to the store like I did, you would do the fries, you would dry them as best as you can, you would start heating your oil. Honestly, as soon as I put the fries in the cold water for that 15-20 minutes, I would start heating the oil because it takes a bit. And then while it's doing that, I would prepare my batter, because that has to sit in the refrigerator for 15 minutes. But luckily, well, actually, I guess after you make your batter, that's when you turn the oil on, because the batter has to sit there for 15 minutes in the refrigerator to. You don't really need to, but it's important, and I would do it. It does make a difference. I've done it both ways. So for beers, I got Bud Light Platinums. That's the type of beer I like to drink. By the way, if you guys didn't know, I'm 22. I just turned 22 in January, but it doesn't matter. I like Bud Light Platinum. It just tastes better than regular beer, 'cause it's triple filtered or whatever the fuck it is. So you're just going to add one whole beer. It says to use dark beer, but really, it doesn't matter. Now, the reason we're using beer as opposed to milk is because the alcohol in it will give it the flavor. Beer battered, I mean, that's classic fish and chips. Fish and chips started off beer battered. It's just how it is. And I need a whisk. Anyways, yeah. It's just how it classically was made, and the airiness in the beer, because of the fermentation and everything, will help the batter be more airy and light, and it just overall makes it better. So we're just gonna mix this shit up until there's no lumps. I might drink me a beer. Who knows? Does sound kind of tasty. I felt kind of fun, even though it's almost. I realized after I left the store that it's 2 something now, but I felt like it was way earlier. So I was like, people were looking at me funny that I was buying beer, even though people were looking at me funny that I was buying beer that early. But like the cashier said, it's never too early or too late to buy beer and drink beer. I agree with her. All right, there we go. Alright, so this is going to go in the refrigerator for 15 minutes while the oil's heating up. So I'll see you guys then. Alright guys, so the oil's finally heated up. I'm actually, sorry about that. Defrosting 2 more pieces of fish for my mother. I didn't know she wanted any. Like I said earlier, oh god damn, that motherfucker hot. She's out picking up her new car. Which she got a 2015 Rogue Select. It's like the older style Rogue. But anyways, hold on a second. I just don't like that little nasty bit of the potato. Alright, so again, we're gonna do these in little handfuls. You don't want to overcrowd your oil, so about like a potato's worth per fry. And you can do this to 2 to 3 minutes. Again, 320 degree oil. And you're gonna need a, pan, rack, whatever the fuck you want to call it, with a cookie sheet. I just put tinfoil under so I don't have to clean the pan. But yeah, very important you use something like this. Do not use paper towels or newspaper. The grease will just basically be, picture this green thing. The grate is the paper towel. Fry sitting there, grease just stays next to the food. This way, drips down. Just makes more sense, correct? Alright, so like I said, 2 to 3 minutes in that, on the oil at 320. And once you're done, just take them out, put them on here. Once you're finished, you're going to let the fries cool to room temperature, and then we're going to turn the oil up to 350. So once all the fries are finished, turn the oil up to 350. While that's heating up, you're going to let the fries sit here and cool to room temperature. So yeah, I'll see you guys when that's done. Alright guys, so my first fry is done. I got my fries. I'm just going to spread them out more evenly. But you can see, they're floppy. They're still vibrant hot as shit. God damn. Bastard. They'll still taste good. But to be, wimped. Like Hugh Hefner's dick without Viagra, basically. Limp. I don't know how the hell that could be happening because he's around all those hot bitches all day. But anyways, So, rough, room temperature. Now, I know I said something different earlier. Now that I'm doing it again, I haven't done this in a while. I haven't made this in almost a year. Now is when you're going to want to mix your batter because it's going to take about 15 minutes for these to cool down to room temperature. So, while that's going, that's when you want to make your batter. Basically, as the fries are frying the first time, make your batter, and then have it resting. Basically, by the time your batter is done, your fries will be done and resting for 15 minutes. So, you guys are what I'm trying to say. So, anyways, yeah, we're going to let our fries rest. So, we're going to cook those first, because the fish only takes a couple minutes. So, you might as well now take your oven, put it on bake at 200 degrees. And this is just to keep the fries warm after the second fry while we're doing the fish. It will keep them nice and warm and crispy for about 20 to 30 minutes, which, the fish is only going to take 3 to 4 minutes anyways, so, yeah. So I'll see you guys when these are cooled. Alright guys, so, our fries are room temperature and still floppy. So again, you're just going to take like about a handful or about a potato's worth of fries. You want to do this still in small batches. You always want to fry in small batches because if you put too much in there, it'll overcrowd the pan and it will just, it just won't work right. Because there'll be too much shit in there and then the oil temperature will drop too much and it just doesn't work. So just trust me, just one thing you can do though is yeah, never mind, I'm sorry. Put them back in here. And again, this is at 375 and this is for 375 for 2 to 3 minutes again. And when they're done, just put them back on the rack. I'm going to basically do this. Spin it around. Fries that are on this side, you need to go back in the fryer. Fries that are on that side are done. Once they're all done, you're going to put them in the oven at 200 degrees and just have them chilling in there to keep them warm and crispy. So yeah, I'll see you guys when the fries are done. Okay guys, so take your tilapia. Now you can use haddock, cod, basically any whitefish that's kind of mild in flavor. You don't want like oily fishes because they're just not going to go good with this. But basically you want to cut these into like 1-inch strips, like thick strips like this. And again, I think I mentioned this earlier, this is just frozen tilapia, nothing fancy. And my fries are still going. They're going for a little bit more than 2 to 3 minutes. Basically, you're going to fry them until they're golden brown and crispy. Just make sure you give them a peek every once in a while. Make sure they're not getting too brown on you. Well, you guys don't need to watch me color this up, you get the point. So, I'll see you guys when it's done. Alright, so, it actually went a little bit longer than 3 to 4 minutes, but I hope you guys can tell they're crisp now. So, again, I let them sit here for about a minute to 30 seconds and drain off into the oil. And while it's doing that, okay, that's good. I'll just pour these back onto here, spread them out, oops, and then grab the next batch of fries. I ended up throwing salt on these ones because I can't remember if if you should put salt on now. I don't think it really matters. I think if you put salt on now, it's just gonna kind of fall off. But yeah. There we go. Alright, so just want to show you guys that's what they'll look like after. That good. I'm gonna salt these ones. You don't have to put salt on them. I don't understand how you can eat fries without salt. I mean, if you're trying to be healthy, I guess, you know, then go for it. But for me, I put a lot of salt on my fries. I like salt. It's good. God damn, am I good. Alright, I'll see you guys when this is done. Alright guys, so again, oven at 200, fries are all done frying. And again, keep them in here while you're doing your fish. This way they stay crisp and warm. So we'll move on to the fish. I'm just going to pause the video for a clip. And yeah, see you guys in a second. Alright guys, so fries are done. Again, they're in the oven obviously. I got my tilapia out and my batter. Next thing you need is just some cornstarch. You can use flour, but I like cornstarch better. It just doesn't have much of a flavor, I guess. And also it will help the fish. Well, I'll explain it. It's just use cornstarch, okay? And you can use flour, but cornstarch is better. Oh fuck, I used all of it. God damn it. Well, I need to get more of that shit sometime soon. Anyways, alright, so get your cornstarch. Check out the review for this, by the way. I did it while the fries were frying. It'll be up around the same time as this. Good shit though. Watch the review though. Anyways, so basically you're gonna do this in a 2-step process. Again, I took the cooling rack from the fries. The fries now are just on the pan, and the cooling rack is on another pan with tinfoil, so I don't have to clean it. So take a couple pieces of fish. And basically, like I said, I cut this out, I took it out of the package, cut it up, and put it back in the refrigerator so it would have time to like dry out more. Oil's at 350. I don't remember if I mentioned that earlier, but that's what you want it at. And basically take a couple pieces of fish, and again, uniform is important, so try to get ones that are around the same size. And do like 4 at a time, and just lightly coat them in the cornstarch. Now it's important you don't have too much cornstarch on this, because if you do, the batter will just fall off. This is what, or not the batter won't fall off, but no, yeah, the batter will fall off. The reason we're putting the cornstarch on it, I mean, is because it's meat. Okay, so meat obviously has moisture in it. There's nothing you can do about that. You don't want meat to be dry, so it's flesh, obviously. So the reason you put the cornstarch on it is to help the wet batter stick to it, but you don't want too much cornstarch on there, because that will attract the oil and make the food greasy, which you don't want. So again, shake off all the excess cornstarch and then just throw that in your batter. I brushed mine off too. You really just want a thin layer. But you want it to be a thin, even layer and all over it. So honestly going like this and painting it on there almost, or spreading it on there like that will help. And the last piece. The good thing about this is I'm making this for me and my mom. She doesn't know this yet, but she gets to clean. So, don't worry about getting your hands dirty. Well, I mean, the reason I said this is because that's what Alton says, and he's using a Dutch oven in his video. I'm using a regular fryer, and that's because when he did that, fryers weren't very good. But the reason he says that is because when you go to put the fish in, you're going to lower it in slowly. You don't want your hand getting hot. So actually, I'm going to stop using the basket for right now and just use this because I got tongs to extract the fish with. But you basically want to go like this and let any batter drip off and hold it for a few seconds. And then just slowly lay the fish in like this. And then just keep doing that for the rest. Just a real light coating in the batter. And wipe off all the excess on the sides of the bowl. And the same reason with the batter why you don't want to have too much on there is because it will draw grease to the food and make it gross. Again, slowly lower the fish in. Ow, god damn you. Piece of shit. And you don't want to do it too fast because the fish will get stuck together and stuck to the bottom, and then you'll just be fucked. It won't be good. And so while I was waiting for the oil to heat, my mom got home with her car. It's pretty nice. She got, like I said, a 2015 Rogue Select. It's not the, like, see, there's the Rogue and then this Rogue Select. The Rogue Select is the older Bida style, so it's a little bit cheaper, but it's still really nice. But I'm just, as a reason I'm bringing it up is because the day before, at work, I went to Walmart to buy a Blu-ray player because they're having the a car show in my area in New York. I don't remember if I told you guys what part of New York I live in. If I have, and you know it, you know it. If you don't, you don't. Not something I really want everyone to know, but if somebody does know, I'm not gonna, like, cry about it. But anyways, they're having an auto show, so I had to go get a Blu-ray player for them, and I took a Mitsubishi Outlander, but, you know, they're both really nice. I like them both. They're both pretty fast. They both have some balls to them, and they drive smooth. But yeah, guys, so I'm gonna wash off my hands. Well, actually, no, I'm just gonna keep battering. But I'm gonna wash off my hands actually and check the fish just to show you guys. And you basically just follow the process I'm doing. All right, I'll see you guys in a second. All right, guys. So the first batch is done. Let's give it a test. Look how good that looks. Ooh, goddamn. And basically, like I said, just 2-3 minutes. Let this cook. It should be cooked now. And just let it drain onto the sheet like this. And yeah. I'll see you guys when it's done to give it a try. Alright guys, so they're finally done. I'll show you them all real quick. That's mom's master clean. But yeah, those are all done. So I'm probably going to go to my neighbors and give them some because they share their food with me all the time. But real quick, let's get it a try. The fries, you know, they're a little limp, but they're actually like, they're perfect consistency. They're not crunchy, but they have a little bit of a crispiness to them. The inside's still soft and good. Pretty much perfect fries consistency. Just a little not that great right now because I had them sitting out here for like 10 minutes in this configuration because I took a picture for the thumbnail and then the GoPro wasn't turning on because it was dead. So I charged it real quick, a little bit. But anyways, let's try some of this fish. So that's the inside of it. It's a pain in the ass trying to show things on the camera like this by looking at a viewfinder like this because it's the opposite. But you guys get the point. So let's give it a try. God damn. Let's hit it with a bit of lemon. Lemon and seafood. It's good. Oh yeah. Wow. Well, there you go, guys. Pretty simple recipe. Alton says to put spritz malt vinegar on there. I don't have any malt vinegar, and I don't have anything to spritz with, so I'm not a huge vinegar fan, anyways. And I'm all dirty. I'm gonna have to take a shower. Well, I haven't taken a shower yet today, anyways. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys liked the video. Be sure to try this and let me know how it came out for you guys. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. JoeyComic94 out.